Hello, my name is Navigator. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Jakks WWE Maximum Aggression action figures, specifically CM Punk and Edge. And these guys are pretty tall. You can't even see their faces on camera. They are 12-inch as far as I'm concerned, but yeah, so I don't really know what else to say. I grabbed these guys off of eBay from the same seller for about 25 bucks each, which was a steal in my opinion. And yeah, I have Edge and CM Punk. So without further ado, let's take a look at these figures and show them off. So, number one here, we do have the CM Punk, and I'll zoom out a little bit so you can see his face. But starting with that head sculpt there, it is pretty good. I do have to say, I really do like the, the piercings that he's got on his ear there and on his lip. I'm curious why it's not focusing. It was for a second there. There we are, you can see there. There is some scuffing on both of these. I did just hit these guys with disinfectant wipes though, so they are clean. But you can see there's some scuffs and marks. But on the chest here, no upper chest tattoos, but you do have the straight edge one across the belly there. Some arm tattoos, not all of them though, but most of them. You got the hand wrap there, some articulation on the wrist, single jointed arms, no butterfly joints, just pretty typical joints there. Ab crunch as you saw. More wrist tape with the X's there. He's got the red gear with the black stripes and the black stars. That looks really nice. One thing I will say is the back is just super muscly. Just look at the back there. It's huge. I mean, he's a big guy, but I don't know about that big. Same thing with the thighs, but they're not too bad. You can see the legs here. My only gripe is that the knees are too far down, in my opinion. No one's knees are right above their boot. That makes no sense. So that is a little bit of a P, but overall, they look really good. I do have to say, so I'm very pleased. And again, we got the CM Punk here. It's just super cool. Really in good condition. Aside from the ab crunch, which is a little loose, everything else is in good condition, aside from the scuffs and everything. But like I said, they're both cleaned up, so I don't really care too much about that. I do that with all my figures. I'm not sure if you guys do that. If you can respond, leave in the comments below. But anytime I buy something off of eBay or in a store that is not mine or not fresh out of the packaging, I hit it with disinfectant wipes. But now moving on to the Edge here, arguably the cooler one of the two. I'm a huge Punk fan, but this one is just a lot better, in my opinion. It just looks so much better. You got the boots here, the black with the Rated R Superstar logo. Kind of this whitish gray gear, the same logo on the side, Rated R Superstar, the R right there on the top of the trunks. Nothing on the back, but those legs are great. You can see the double jointed knees, which is awesome. And there's a ball joint there, so they move around quite a lot on the torso here. Not a ton going on, but no looseness with that ab crunch, which is great. On the arms here, he does have black wrist tape on each wrist. And he's got elbow pads as well. Something that Punk did not have was those elbow pads. A little bit of tattoo work on his left arm there, but it's a little bit impeded by the joint. Then some more tattoo work on the other arm as well. Then finally here, this head sculpt, which I thought wasn't going to be that great, but it actually is pretty good. This is a pretty good young Edge head sculpt. I do have to admit, I like this a lot. I moved my camera there, so let me fix that real quick. But yeah, overall, a really great figure. And these are both just so awesome. And I'm so glad that I got them for a reasonable price. I mean, 25 each. These things go for a lot more than that, honestly. So I'm very thankful to that seller on eBay. But we do have those, and I just got to find a place to put them. But yeah, so here's to hopefully finding more of these in my time as a collector. I'm a huge fan of just 12-inch figures in general. That's probably like the biggest thing that got me into collecting was like the old G.I. Joes and Ultimate Warrior figures from 21st Century Toys. All that stuff really got me into collecting, and I'm glad to have some wrestling versions of those 12-inch figures. But I will leave it there, folks. As always, my name is Navigator. Have a nice day. Take care.